Am I sideways? Hang on. Thanks, Jamie. Okay. Oh, well, that's not right either. Hang on. Oh, I don't think I can change it. Right, we might have to be this way because I actually can't work out. Ooh. Oh. Okay, we're gonna have to do it at this angle. It's fine, you can see me. At least I'm not sideways anymore, but we'll go with it. I think it works. Okay. Happy New Year's Eve, everyone. Almost the end of another year. What is everyone getting up to tonight? I think I've mentioned before, me and Jamie just staying in tonight. Getting a little bit dressed up, having a games evening, eating pizza and having a few beverages. So yeah, a nice chilled one. And as of tomorrow, Jamie are doing a no dry January, which I think is very much needed for my skin, to be honest. I looked at a video from last year, New Year's Eve video I did, and I had the exact same cluster in this spot last year, so I think it's definitely a sign that there's too much alcohol and indulgence. Okay, I am gonna get started. I've got a few new makeup products to play with actually for today. So I didn't ask for any makeup for Christmas, but my dad did actually go and pick me some out, which was very kind, and he went to the counter and he did ask whether these were cruelty free or not. He did check beforehand because he knows I only use cruelty free products, and they are both cruelty free, but they're a brand I haven't used for quite some time. So they're both from Too Faced. So he got me the Too Faced Popcorn palette, which looks like this, super pretty. I kind of want to do like maybe a pink purple shimmer from it. And then he also picked out this is the Hangover 3-in-1 replenishing primer refreshing mist, so you can use it to prime, set, and also just like refresh the skin throughout the day. So I thought, well, let's give them both a go in today's video and see how we get on with them. But yeah, I hope you're all doing well. So I'm going to start off with the spray. I'm going to use it as a primer. I don't always use a primer, but if I do, I tend to use the Hydro Grip one. Just go find it a bit more like tacky and adheres makeup to the skin, but we'll see. Hydration's nice though. Oh, it has coconut in it, I think. Oh yeah, with coconut water, probiotic based ingredients and skin revivers. Silicone free, alcohol free and oil free. We'll give it a go. We'll give it a go for today. Okay, I'm just gonna let that sit in for a little bit so it can do its magic. I'm actually tempted to do eyes first today, and then skin afterwards, which is not something I usually do, but I thought I'd do something a bit different. I've kind of just only recently moisturised as well, so I'm gonna let the primer, let the moisturiser sink in. So I think I will jump to the eyes and I'll do my eyebrows first. So I'm gonna go in, no surprise, the ABH powder. I am taking the shade Chocolate for today. So I'm going to use a mix of products. Some will be my Project 10 Pan products, some will just be other products that I like using, but yeah, we're going to start off with this. So I hope everyone had like a nice few days over Christmas, or if you didn't celebrate Christmas, I just hope you had a nice few days. And hopefully you got some time off work. Oh, I forget how much I love this powder sometimes. That was one dip in and that's my brow done. So I'm going to do the other one. So like I said before, if you've got any fun plans for tonight, or if you're staying in like me and Jamie, let me know. I think I'm a bit too old to go out now on New Year's Eve, but also I did it once before clubbing. It was a bit expensive, and to be honest, it wasn't even that. It was a lot more stress because you just like organise taxis, make sure you got tickets to go out, and actually it was a bit anticlimactic if I'm being honest. I like the idea of having like a dinner party or something for New Year's Eve, have like family come around, friends, games, but otherwise I'm quite happy to stay in and chill. Okay, I'm gonna now go in with and set my eyebrows. So I've used up, if you saw my empties video, I've used up my two Kosas eyebrows. So instead, one of the cruelty-free things I got in that M&S calendar was the Pixi by Petra brow tamer. So I'm going to use that for today, but also I just want to quickly show. So Jamie's parents very kindly got me this elephant makeup bag for Christmas, which I absolutely love. If you know me, I love my elephants, but also this bag is so pretty as well. So yeah, my new little makeup bag, but gonna go in with the brow gel. I've already used this one a few times and actually it is very nice. It kind of really holds the brow in place. Cool brow brush, yeah. Oh, the brow brush. This one. This is the Real Techniques. The name is rubbed off, but I know it's one of their angled brow brushes, which makes life a lot easier. And actually this gel brow brush is quite nice. I was worried it was a bit too thick because the Kosas ones are quite thin, but because it's clear, it goes through quite nicely. Okay, and that's all I'm going to do to the brows. So we're going to move on to the eyes, which I'm excited about. And hopefully this palette is nice. So I'm going to take my Lily Lola eye primer to begin with. Still going strong, although I definitely think the next month or so I'm going to need a new one. So I just go in and mix the two together. And this is just a Real Techniques, I want to say she's actually called a concealer brush. But again, all my names rub off my brushes really easily, so it's hard to tell, but I feel like it definitely is a concealer brush. And actually I'm gonna, no, I'm not gonna take any along my lower lash line because I'll do my lower lash line once I've done my base. So I'll just focus with the lids for now. So yeah, I'm gonna try this little guy out. I kind of rewatching the Masked Singer Christmas special, and Leona Lewis was on the judges, and she's wearing like a pink shimmery eyeshadow, which I thought looked really pretty. So I kind of want to do something with that, but I also want to play with this one here. I haven't swatched any of these yet. I feel like I do shades like this quite a lot, So I want to go for more pinks, purples, but let's actually give them a quick swatch. Oh, that is pretty. Maybe I'll do like a pink purple ombre. Oh, that purple's really nice. Okay, do excuse my nails. I kind of was meant to do them yesterday, I forgot, and then I did them today and I realised how late in the day it was. And I'm running out of my top coat, and I always use a quick drying top coat because I can't stand waiting. And A, it's a bit messy around the edges, and also I bumped them a few times, so that was not a good idea. But anyway, let's go into this palette. So I think to start off with, I want a nice fluffy brush. Oh, hi Lottie. Happy New Year's to you too. Hope you've got some nice plans for tonight or just chilling. I've got this fluffy brush here. This is... oh. Again, I can't read that, so I'm going to not tell you what the brushes are, but you'll soon see. But this, I'm going to get in the shade Pop Off, which is kind of like a neutral matte pinky tone. And we're going to use that through the crease for today. I think this is one of the brushes that Emily very kindly gave to me when she was doing a bit of a clear out, and it's actually a really nice brush for doing like a wash of colour or a bit of crease work, because it's really fluffy and blends really easily. So I'm just going to build this up in the crease and kind of, I'm not going to wing out my shadow as such, but I'm just going to just drag it out slightly. I feel like I haven't done a live in a very long time. I think it was like last year I was trying to do them, was it last year or the year before? I was trying to do them once a month because I really enjoyed like kind of doing them and interacting, but I just haven't done it for quite some time. So let me know if you kind of want me to do a bit more regular lives, because I think also it's quite fun just to kind of interact, but also you can then see me do makeup in real time and how long it genuinely takes. Although I find, compared to some people, I don't actually take that long to do my makeup. I kind of know what I want to do, roughly what I want to do before I start, and then I just kind of go for it. And brushes like this really help to make things quick actually, with how fluffy it is. And yeah. Okay. I want to start adding some depth but not go too crazy. And I don't know if this purple, it's kind of a matte cool tone purple, is going to be a bit too much straight away, or whether we just give it a go. This is Ballin'. I might still use the same brush so it's not too heavy, and I'm going to start on the outer portion with this. And let's see how we get on. Just worried it might look a bit muddy with this shade. Potentially, yeah. Okay, I'm just going to add a little bit to the side, just kind of balance them out. Okay. I may go into a different palette to get some other shades, but for now I'll just stick with this. I do think that's quite a tricky purple to work with, I think. It's a nice colour, although I'm using my phone so I don't think the quality is as good as it could be. Although I did get a new phone recently, so hopefully it's a bit better, but yeah, it kind of is a little bit muddy, I think, on the eyes, but we'll carry on. I'm actually going to pick a bit more of Pop Off, that pink shade, just to kind of do a bit further blend. And I will add some shimmers in a minute. I'm actually going to take a bit of Don't Be Salty, which is like the matte white cream. Again, same brush, and almost just do a final bit of blend around the outer portion. And then we're going to go in with some shimmers and kind of liven this up a bit. Okay, now what I am going to do first is, because I kind of want the shimmers to really pop, is I am going to add a bit more of the eye primer back to my lids. Just a little bit, just to kind of, it just gives the shimmers something to adhere to. More so in this inner portion. Okay, so I'm going to go in first. I'm going to use, let's use my finger actually. I'm going to take Sticky and Sweet first, which is a nice pink shimmer. And I'm going to pop this on the inner third. Oh, it kind of gives like a wet look on the lid, which is nice. It's a bit more of a softer pink, actually. It's not as pink as I thought it was going to come out like. A bit more softer pink, but that's still pretty. Okay. Might go in with the brush in a minute just to kind of be a bit more precise with it, but for now I'm going to go with the other eye. That is nice and shimmery though, which is just what you want for New Year's Eve, really. Okay, for the purple I am going to take a brush. I'm going to take, let's see what brushes I've got in here. Anything clean. I have got brushes behind me actually. Well, let's go with you. Just like a flat brush like this. So now I'm going to take the purple shade, which is Deck the Balls. I feel like I need to tap off with this shade. I'm going to pop this onto the outer portion. Oh, that is pretty. We've got a nice little ombre eye. That is actually, I wish the camera was picking up a bit better, but this is pretty. I'll use this on my other camera when I do a video soon, because this is pretty. I think actually these work quite nicely both finger and with the brush, so kind of whichever your preference is. I would say with your brush it kind of gives a bit more fallout in the pan, so just be careful and tap off, but otherwise, yeah, no, the purple shade is so pretty. Otherwise, yeah, I feel in terms of how much shimmer, how much pigment it gives, finger or brush works. I'll have to do a bit more of a purple look with purple shimmer. I do really want to play with these two shades as well, but I know I play with quite a lot of warm tones and that kind of coloured shimmer, so I wanted to go something a bit pink, purple, and we'll see how it goes. I think I'm definitely going to go in with another palette in a second, just because I actually want to add a bit of a wing, a powder, a shadow wing to this. And so I want to just take a black, but using a shadow to create a bit of a softer look. But yeah, I'm just gonna take the fluffy brush. I'm actually gonna pick up a bit more of Pop Off, which is that pinky shade I used first. Just blend these a little bit. Pick up a bit more of Don't Be Salty. And then what I think I want to do is take a slightly smaller brush, one like this. I want to go in with I'm So Corny, which is this one here. It's a bit of a pink, more like, it's more like a sheen, not a shimmer. There's no glitter or shimmer in this, but it's got a pearlescent to it. That's what I want to say, pearlescent. I'm going to use that as a gentle brow bone highlight, although I feel like that may have been a bit of a darker shade than I thought it was going to be for a brow bone highlight. Yeah. Okay. Alright, maybe not so much for the brow bone. I'm going to take a bit of Don't Be Salty and just kind of lighten that up ever so slightly, because I think that was slightly darker than I thought it was going to be. And then I'm actually going to pick up a bit more of Sticky and Sweet on that little brush, and it's going to go in this inner corner here. Okay. Let's find, oh actually, could we use Ballin as a winged shadow? It's a possibility. Let me make sure I use a different angled brush to what I use my brows with, because otherwise, no my luck, I'll then use that same brush for my brows tomorrow and I'll wonder why there's purple in it. So let me just find another one. Nope, you're not what I want. You're what I want. This is Sample Beauty PA 112. So I'm going to use that. I'm going to try Balling as a winged shadow. We'll see how we go. Because I don't want, although using a black shadow will give me a slightly softer look as opposed to a black liquid liner, this might just make it even more softer, because I don't want a super intense little wing liner, but I just want something. I think this might be the answer. I'm not going to bring it all the way across, it's just going to go like halfway onto the lid. Something like that. Oh, thank you very much. Yeah, kind of pinky purple tones do suit blue eyes. Which actually, speaking of, I had a little makeup series I wanted to start for next year. I think I've done all I can to a degree with Keeping It Neutral series, although I might do like a cool versus warm, and I quite like the idea of doing like a prom bridal look with the Keeping It Neutral series. But I wanted to do another one where I know it was back in the summer I did a video with kind of demonstrating, again I think it was part of Keeping It Neutral series, how to contour with your eyes almost, or contouring with your eyes to suit your eye shape. And I'd quite like to do a little series where I go a bit more in depth with that and make it a bit more specific to certain people's eye shape and maybe to complement the eye colours at the same time. So for example, say if you had, I don't know, deep set eyes, but you love a smoky eye and you like a pop of colour, like really tailoring the videos to you and what kind of you would like to see. So let me know if that sounds like something of interest. It could be neutral shades, or it could be like if you're someone who likes colour, it could be colour, but yeah, just doing something a bit more in depth with kind of eye shapes and eye colours and how to complement, etc. And I'm aware it's going to be a bit tricky because obviously I only have one set of those shaped eyes, but I can at least try and help and give tips where I can. Okay. Wings aren't perfect, but we'll go with it. Okay. I'm going to leave the eyes there for now. I'm going to move on to skin, but I have got quite a bit of fallout, so I need something, which I didn't think about, to take it off. Hang on. I actually have got some removable pads, makeup remover pads that you kind of put in the machine and wash, so we'll just... I might have to reprime my skin because I feel like I've now just wiped some of that away. Still got a bit of shimmer to the skin, but it is New Year's, so we'll just carry on. But most of that fallout has now gone. And we'll tidy up as I apply makeup, so that's all good. Okay. So I'll put that to one side. So, okay, we'll do another, moving on to the face now, I'll do another quick spritz of this. Let's see, let that sink in. Okay. So for foundation, I am going to go in with the Revolution Super Serum Foundation in the shade F2. Let's get my hair out of the way. This is slightly too dark for me. I'm going to put it on the back of my hands. It's got pipette, so I usually pop it straight into the skin, but I think it might be safer to pop some on the back of my hand instead. Although this is the second bottle and it's running low because I've mentioned in my empties video as well. Oh, okay. Now I got too much, but we'll go with it. I'm going to take a nice kind of chunky buffing brush for this. Yeah, you're good. This is the Real Techniques contour brush. Just have a bit of blusher, but that should be alright. And we'll just use the other side. I'm just going to pick some of this up and apply. Ooh, like I said, I way too much on my hand there, but I'll go with it. And actually, my skin was looking quite red. I think A, from the lights, and B, I'm quite warm at the moment, so got slightly red skin. But we'll lighten this out. Too bad it's not too heavy a product because it is a serum, which is quite nice. What I am going to have to do though, let's go a little bit over the ears, and I will blend that out properly in a minute. I'm just going to... Anyone else suffer from very red ears? Let's just take a beauty blender. I'm just going to make that look a bit less obvious. I've put foundation on my ears. There you go, it just tones it down ever so slightly. Okay, and then I'm actually just going to finish the blend with my sponge, just to give a much more of a nice lighter finish. Oh yeah, redness around my nose. I get that like here. Every time I take off my makeup, it looks like I've been really rough around my nose, but yeah. If you've got your hair down covering your ears, it doesn't matter so much, but most of the time I have mine either tucked behind my ears or up. So I do need to add a little bit of something, not always. Right, we're gonna have to go with a fair bit of concealer for that portion just there. My skin was doing so well, and I think it's just naturally over the last couple of weeks we have been, and because we went away at the beginning of December, we just have been somewhat indulgent with food, alcohol, and so yeah, my skin has reacted to it naturally. Okay, so onto concealer. I am using the Hint Beauty concealer. I have mine in the shade Fair. I'm going to use my concealer brush again. And I can pop a little bit under the eyes. I'm not going to do too much because I kind of did put some like foundation under there, so it's not necessarily needed. Have I tried Hologlide? No, I've not tried any patches or any of those, like I see a lot of people wear those stickers. I've never tried anything like that, to be honest. I just kind of let it take makeup regularly when I've got spots and just let it breathe and stuff like that. But no, I've never tried any of those kind of patches before. But well, let me know kind of what brand you go for then, and I'll take a look. I would be intrigued to try them, to be fair. But I do feel you have to go to like a relatively good brand for them to work, not just the kind of cheapest. Sometimes what I have done before, and I'm not sure it's necessarily the best thing to do, is like if you have one of those clay masks, where it's masks that are meant for like drawing bits out of your skin, I will sometimes pinpoint it onto the spot and then leave it for a little bit longer than you're supposed to. And I do find it helps occasionally. But again, I don't know how good that is for doing that. Oh, okay. Blisterplast. Okay. I mean, I'm up for giving it a go. Next time I'm in Boots or Superdrug, I'll pick some up and I'll give it a go and give my feedback. Okay. For the spot is going to give me trouble today. What I'm going to do is I'm going to put some on and actually just go really around the edges and leave that coverage on. I mean, the texture's never going to go, but if I can just alleviate some of the redness, then it might be alright. We'll go with that for now. My brows don't look even for some reason. My brows never do look even, but I think I might have taken some of this off. I'm putting my eye primer on. Okay. Sorry, I just need to take, I hate having foundation on the lips. to take that off. That's better. Okay. Okay, I think coverage wise, I'm happy with that. Like I said, I'm not going anywhere, so I'm not too worried, but just want a nice kind of even skin. That covered up as best as it can be. All right. I was going to add some e.l.f. Halo Glow, but I don't know if I want to add that. I'm going to be setting my skin because I feel like I look quite glowy. Oh, thank you very much. Because I think I look quite glowy. So I'm not going to do that. I'm going to go straight in with a cream blusher. And then I'm just going to set certain areas of my skin. So I'm going with Peony from Lady Lolo because I think pink tone blusher would suit the pink tones that's going on. I'm going to use my sponge for this. And, oh, thank you. And, so I'm going to go quite high up, I think. I think I'm going to go and, in the new year, for my January purchase of makeup, go for the RMS, the powder brushes. I think it was Pomegranate Fizz is the one I wanted in my wish list. I'm kind of just really tempted. So I'm almost out of my Ritual one, which is part of my Project £10. So I feel like I can get away with treating myself to that, and also a new concealer, because that Hidden Beauty isn't far off, and then I've just got my Lady Lolo mineral one, and then I'm out of concealer, so I'm tempted to pick up the Kosas one again to give another try. So we'll see, maybe there might be some purchases in January, but we'll see how we go. Okay. I think that's good for blusher. I'm going to go in with powder now, which I think I definitely need. I'm going to take my Project £10 one and try and get that used up a bit. So the Collection pressed powder, I have mine in Ivory. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the sponge initially and focus kind of in the T-zone area, but not under my eyes. I actually quite like the under eyes being nice and glowy. Oh, greetings to you too. Thank you for joining. And Happy New Year to you too. I recently tried the Glossier. Okay. So I've yet to try anything from Glossier. And I feel like it would be a brand that I would quite enjoy. So maybe I need to take a look at those as well. So yeah, I'm using my sponge to kind of focus in the T-zone area, because it'll just give me the most kind of set. I'm just going to very carefully dab over that. And actually making it a bit more matte helps make it a little bit less obvious, although it is still quite prominent, but that's fine. Okay, and then what I'm going to do is now I've kind of set the areas where I get the most shine through with a sponge. I'm just going to take a fluffy brush, ooh, just a big one like this, tap in, tap off, and I'm just going to do a light setting, because I still like to obviously have that glow here, but it's just to slightly reduce the shine. And like I said, I prefer keeping at the moment my under eyes unset and having it kind of a bit of a glow, a bit of a shine under there. Not a glow, but yeah, keeping them unset. Okay. I think for now we are done with the skin. What I probably will do is just go in another spot of this to set the skin now. Okay. It's got a nice mister on it actually. Okay, well let's see if that sets it down or if I stay shiny with that. And I can always add a little extra pad at the end. But let's go on, let's finish off the eyes. I just want to actually go back in with a bit more of pop off because I feel like I might have nudged a bit of it there when I do my foundation. And again with the eyeliner. Okay. Well, yes, I am going to vlog tonight. But we're gonna, if you don't mind, we're going to do it over on the joint channel. So I will be vlogging, or Jamie and I will be vlogging tonight. We're gonna have a little games competition, have some food. I'm gonna vlog a bit of New Year's Day as well tomorrow because we're actually gonna take down our Christmas decorations, which is sad, but it's needed because we've got quite a busy week coming up. So we will vlog it and it will go up tomorrow evening, hopefully, but over on our joint channel, but I'll link it in my community bit over here so you've got that as well. But yeah, there will be a vlog. We did toy with the idea of actually doing a live of our little games competition, but I just don't know how interesting that would be. So we'll do a vlog this year, and if that sounds like something that could be of interest, a bit of a games competition live, then maybe we could do it for future. Because I do want to do a bit more on our joint channel, because obviously this one, I've had this going for 8 years now, this channel, and obviously I want to keep it, I like doing the monthly vlogs, but I like to keep it quite makeup based as much as possible, because that's what I enjoy doing. And I kind of want to, yeah, do a lot more on our joint channel. Come walks with us always, because we love, well, we haven't walked for quite a bit, for some time now, so we need to get another walk in, but also just doing day-to-day stuff, and we've got lots of plans for the house as well, to renovate up. So yeah, we'll try and do a bit more, try and have a nice balance on both channels, which hopefully will be nice. Well, hope so. Okay, let's move on to our lower lash line. I'm just going to take a quick sip of gin though. Or a gulp. Pencil brush. A nice pencil brush like this. It does have a bit of black on there, but actually it's not really coming off, so that should be alright. I'm gonna actually take a little bit, I will take a little bit of balling, and this is gonna go on the lower lash line, but I'm gonna focus this more on the outer portion. And add some depth there. And then I'm gonna go over with the shimmers. Okay, I'm just gonna tidy ever so slightly. Okay, now we're gonna go in with the Pops shimmer. So I'm gonna go in with Deck the Balls first. Just go over the top of that ball in. It's going to create a bit of a deeper purple shimmer. I'm getting fallout, that's okay. Yeah, with these shimmers, I do feel you need to tap off because they have got a bit of fallout to them. It's not the end of the world, but yeah. And I'm just going to get rid of some of that. I'm now going to go in with Sticky and Sweet. And pop that in the inner portion. So basically mimicking what I did on the lid, on the lash line, with the exception of that matte pink. I didn't use that, but that's, we can add a little bit in a minute. Okay, let's see. fluffy brush here. Let's... Oh yeah, okay, that's all right. Oh yeah, that's doing all right. That seems to have come away quite nicely. Okay, what I'm going to do is I will add a bit of pop off. I just want a slightly smaller, fluffier brush like this one here. Yeah, this one's just stained. It's not got any product on, which luckily, blank canvas E10. Take some of pop off. And we're just going to go a little bit under, do a bit of a blend and add some definition. Smoke it out, but softly smoke it out, nothing too harsh. Okay, and now we're going to go on to, I feel like I'm going to get glitter everywhere. We're going to go on to mascara. We're going to take the Kiko mascara. Okay, and we're going to load up the upper and lower lashes of this. I'm going to mainly focus on the outer portion to kind of match the wing liner and give the volume kind of to the wing portion. So have you guys got any plans for 2024? First, we definitely do want to do a lot more walks, do a bit more camping when the weather gets a bit better. Now that we aren't saving for a house, because at the beginning of last year, obviously saving to buy a house, which luckily we managed to do. So we're still saving, because it's always good to save, but when we've got a bit more to kind of explore a bit more of the UK and do stuff like that. So we definitely want to go a lot more camping away, do a lot more walks, obviously do bits here and there around the house. So yeah, let me know what you kind of got planned. Okay, I think that's my upper lashes good and coated. Yeah. Okay, on to the lower. And then I think it's to finish off his lips. And then what we could do, we could go downstairs and say hi to Jamie. And see what he's up to. Like I said, I will vlog tonight, but can always have a little sneak downstairs. Okay. Lashes are done. And I have got a bit of mascara down here, but I'm just going to let that dry, and I can always buff that away in a minute. So for lips, I'm going to keep it very simple, very neutral for the lip portion. So I'm going to go in with the Charlotte Tilbury Pillow Talk lip liner to begin with. I think I'm going to keep it with the kind of pinks to match the eyes. I'm going to fill in with this lip liner as well. Okay, and then for lips, I was going in with the Pink Honey from Benecos. And then I think I do... I wish I'd actually exfoliated my lips a little bit, but I've got a bit of dry skin. We'll go with it. I do actually want to add a bit of gloss, I think, to this. So we'll go with... I'll just go with Clear from Lily Lois as part of my Project M pan. And just gloss up those lips. Oh, thank you very much. Okay, I think... Oh, let me just... buff away that bit, that's fine. Okay, sorry, I realise I keep playing my hair. I'm not... Oh, am I frozen? I think I might be frozen. Or is it just my laptop's frozen? I've got my laptop open as well, so I can see. The previous video to cover enter. I think castor oil being the top green in the hour. Concealer is what is set to fail. Yeah. Is that the Lily Lola concealer? Also, do you have other Benecos lip pencils? I've only got the oh, you can blame Jamie. I think my phone seems to be okay. It's on 5G, so I think it's just my laptop's gone and crashed. But Jamie's knocked off the Wi-Fi. So I did obviously have... I've got the red lip liner from Benecos, which I really like. But apart from that, I don't have any other ones. Like I said, I want to pick up another of the brown one to play with. And yeah, maybe I'll have to see what other ones they've got. Like maybe a nice pink one would be quite nice to have in their collection. But yeah. Oh, thank you very much. Thank you. But yeah, what I was saying is... well, we'll go and tell him off in a minute. It's fine. We'll go and find him and have words. But yeah, what I was saying is, sorry if I keep playing my hair. I'm not used to having... Usually, beginning of each year, I decide I've had enough of my hair and chop it all off. Because I think I suit like short to medium hair. But I kind of want to keep going with this one and see how long I can get it and see if it annoys me and do a bit more with it. But yeah. So apologies, I do find myself playing with it a bit more than I should, which is annoying. There's one called Sandalwood and it looked a bit peachy. I wonder if you saw it in person. Ooh, I have not, but I could take a look. Benecos is really inexpensive actually, which I just love. I'll take a look and when I pick up the blush from RMS, hopefully in January, I'll see if Naturissimo have also got that Benecos lip liner as well. Maybe I'll top up on the brown as well because I do love it. But yeah, no, I haven't actually seen it in person. I've got quite a few of their lipsticks because they very kindly sent them to me, but no, I haven't tried that lip liner of theirs. No, but yeah. Okay, so this is the finished look. Like I said, we will pop downstairs in a second just to see how things are going. But yeah, just a nice pinky purple look, slightly different colours for me. I usually do obviously my warm tones, neutrals, pops of gold, shimmer. So I wanted to do something a bit different. And like I said, I didn't ask for any makeup for this Christmas, but my dad very kindly, he picked out a couple of bits for me, which I thought was quite sweet. And I love the fact that he checked whether it's cruelty free or not as well. And yeah, this is quite a sweet little palette actually. I will try out those two shades as well, but I really like these shimmers. This, I don't know about blending shade, but certainly as a softer shadow liner works really nicely. And we'll have to see. I mean, makeup went over the top of this really nicely, but in terms of how well it's going to last, we shall have to see. And if you catch the vlog tomorrow, then we will find out. But The Lily Lolo. Yeah, I don't, oh, the cream Lily Lolo one. Sorry, in my head I think I thought the mineral one, but I think you're talking about the cream one. Yeah, that might, so does the foundation not have castor oil in then? Is that the reason why I like the foundation and not the concealer? Possibly, because I feel like they are slightly different formulas. I feel the concealer feels much creamier than the foundation. Whereas the foundation is creamy, but it's a bit more, it's less slippery. I don't know if that's the best way of describing it, but yeah. Okay. So that's maybe it. That's maybe it. Okay. Well, this is the makeup portion done. Like I said, we'll quickly head downstairs and say hello to Jamie and turn him off for touching the Wi-Fi, but luckily I'm on my phone, so it doesn't seem to have affected anything. And he should be making, or has made, pizza dough. I know, he has picked well, hasn't he? The thing is, he's got my mum, who was an aesthetician, then he's got 2 daughters, so he's gonna have to, he kind of had to learn about makeup quite quickly. Foundation, so lovely. I will do. Well, we'll quickly, as I'm done, we'll quickly, oh my goodness, if I can get out of my chair, we'll quickly go down and say hi and Happy New Year. So let me just unplug you. Bear with, because this is going to go. Got my little, I'm going to blind you now, but my little lights. And then, well, I'm very close up, sorry. My shelves just behind me. But let's go. Ooh, into darkness. Are you downstairs?
Downstairs. So I was trying to get the PlayStation set up and I knocked the Wi-Fi out.
I did think it'd gone. I was like, oh, I'm frozen.
Yeah. The light went out and I realised, oh wait, it's plugged into the same plug, isn't it?
Yeah. We thought we'd come down and say Happy New Year to you.
Oh, Happy New Year to everyone else. I was actually thinking, you were saying about eye shapes. I'm happy to be a model.
Happy to be a model.
Yeah, if you want to practice and do a...
We could do that,
do a video, yeah.
On that series, that little series I got planned, yeah. Okay, well, we will, I'll wrap this up here. Like I said, there will be, I don't even say hey Jamie now. There will be a vlog tomorrow on our joint channel. I'll link it in on this channel as well. Hopefully I'll have it edited by tomorrow evening. We'll see how it goes, but it'll certainly be up in the next couple of days. So, I bet you look lovely with an eye look. You would, wouldn't you? I have done your makeup a few times, haven't I?
You have. So we filmed it, didn't we?
Yeah, we filmed it.
Yeah, go watch that.
Go and watch that.
After this, yeah.
Right, cool. I'll wrap this up here, but I hope you all have a lovely New Year's Eve and a Happy New Year to everyone. And I'll see you in the new year with some new videos and some fun content, hopefully. So yeah, I'll see you all there. Thank you so much for watching.